What's up, guys? I am back. This is our last Thursday for this month. And again, if you watch us, if you like what we talk about, different stuff like that, definitely start joining us every third Thursday. I believe so. So we'll be back here the third Thursday of June. And we're going to just do it all summer just because we don't have time to do it every Thursday for the summer. We got a lot of projects coming up. So we're back. I'm here. I'm waiting on LaWanda and Carmen, and we're going to get straight into it. And if you guys got any questions or anything like that, just make sure that you ask us or put it in the chat. We'll try to make sure that we answer all your questions. If not, we'll DM you or any of that type of stuff. So yes, let me see if I can get them online. Okay, I think I got somebody online. I am Mila. Definitely, if you need any help with business credit, getting your personal credit fixed, home care agencies, anything like that, I'm here to assist you, give you any type of help that you need, or point you in the right direction. Just make sure that you follow my page at CitySpan or my personal, which is My Love 2004. And I got Carmen. Hi, Carmen. Do you know if LaWanda is ready? Is LaWanda ready? I can't hear. No. So anyways, I guess we're having technical difficulties. So we're going to see if we can get them back in. And just give me just a second. Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Uh-huh.
Hey, is Lawanda here?
No, maybe you
Let
got
me see.
a answer.
She don't know how to use this, so she may be having trouble. Let me send it to her. Okay, I just sent it to her, so let's just give her a few minutes, and I will just introduce myself. Well, hello everyone. This is Carmen with CJ Management, and I'm an expert in the home healthcare industry and also real estate.
Absolutely.
My introduction is so short, but if you have questions, just ask because I do a little bit of everything.
So what you been having up for this week? What you been
Whew,
doing?
man, I've been busy, busy. I got a couple other licenses that I applied for,
Mm-hmm.
and then now I've been networking a lot this week, and I finally got a grant.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be another project, and I'm working on another grant. So we'll see how that goes. But
So for the grant, how much was that?
that was about 45,000. It's 45,000, 50,000. I haven't had time for real to sit down and go back and look at it.
Gotcha. What did you have to do to get that grant, or what is that grant is
So
for?
really the grant is for individuals with developmental disabilities, and they giving out this grant so you can add on like special programs to the programs that you already have in place. So this one is more like technology based, and it's really just to be able to add technology into the program that we already have in place.
Okay.
And they'll partner you up like with an expert, and that expert's gonna help you, explore those options.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Well, was it hard applying for a grant like that, or?
It was hard for me because I mean I've done grants before, but I don't really like writing grants like that. And it's just a lot of research. You got to do a lot of research when it comes to grants. So yeah. Hey,
Hi,
Samir,
Carmen. How
how
are
are
you? Thanks
you?
for joining
I'm good.
us. Thanks for joining us on the live. Thank you for getting in. I know Carmen said you was having a little bit of trouble, but you're here. So,
Yeah, it wouldn't come through on my computer. I had to get on it on my
oh
phone.
yeah, it does do that. I guess we need to start sending out more instructions because you can't do anything on your computer. And I believe because Instagram was made app friendly at first, and then it went over to the web browser, but it's not that web browser friendly to me.
And lately, I always been inside the car, so usually we are sitting down doing this.
Yes, this is their third week. This is why I made the decision for the rest of the summer to go every three Thursdays because I just realized that we had a lot of projects. So, like she said, this is her fourth Thursday in the car. So yeah, it's fine. We're gonna still do what we gotta do. So let's get to it. LaWanda, how about you introduce yourself? Thanks for coming again.
Hi, good evening. I'm Lawanda Alexander, and I own Quality Elite Healthcare Solutions.
Cool. Now let me ask you, what does quality healthcare solutions mean? What do you do inside there? Like just for the people that might
I
want to.
started up during COVID,
Mm-hmm.
and I started staffing for nursing home
Mm-hmm.
facilities.
Oh, okay. So do you do like STNAs or nursing or how does that work?
STNAs, RNs, CNAs, LPNs, LVNs. I staff in mainly on the West Coast in Washington State, Oregon, California, Arizona, Ohio, and New York.
Okay, you
So
guys.
And
see, this is different because she do it all over the place, guys. So,
Yeah. Yeah,
and she's
I was just
not even
thinking.
stressing out or nothing. Like she walk around like she's not, like she don't got nothing going on.
no,
That's
DODD
dope.
stresses me out.
So, so what were you doing before you started nursing? I mean, yeah, nursing staffing agencies.
Corporate America accounting.
Oh, okay. Girl, check you out.
Do you offer any accounting services?
No,
That
that part I'm done.
takes a lot of time. Like, I like my finance and stuff, but when I sit down, it's like a whole day just working on it.
No, it's stressful. No.
Yeah.
When I left
So
that,
for a
I left
person
it.
that wanted to get started, would you suggest that it's a good business model to start, or what do you like? What's your challenges in doing this? Like, what's the challenge?
Okay, so I had a mutual friend that was supposed to join me. She started first. We
Mm-hmm.
met this lady out of Louisiana, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's a black lady, and she's been doing staffing for like, her name is Nicole Poyer.
Mm-hmm.
She's been doing it for like 30 years.
Okay.
So her class, I paid $30,000 for her class to take it, which to
During the
me,
COVID
it's
time, because COVID
yeah,
classes was dope. That was
yeah.
like the new selling dope to me. Everybody had a course.
It really didn't teach you what you needed to know. Everything I learned was by trial and error. So I got all my kids together because there was no school. We're each in each room calling facilities and sending out emails. And one of my daughters actually got my first facility in Cleveland.
Okay. All right. And once you made the deal with the facility, what did that look like? Did it look like they wanted you to send staffing for 30 days? Did they need a certain amount of staffing?
No, what happens once you get, okay, the best part about the staffing part is once you get a facility, you get in contact with the scheduler. The scheduler is your best friend. Because if you got more reliable staff, they're going to send you all the shifts.
Okay.
So they send you out shifts weekly, monthly,
Mm-hmm.
and you just fill them. All the shifts are per diem. Some are contract, like more of the West Coast is more contract.
Mm-hmm.
Here is more per diem.
Okay. Okay. So, so, so with that, okay, so when the facilities decide that they're going to pay you and say staff, what is the profit of, like, I don't have to know how much you make or whatever, but what is the profit after you pay the nurses and stuff for you on each
Your profit,
client?
okay, like when you figure out your bill rate, okay. So you want to fill out, you got your bill rate with your burden.
Okay.
So you got to research, like say for a facility here, you want to see what they're paying their staff.
Okay.
So you always want to charge 30% more than what they're paying their staff
Mm-hmm.
as far as your bill rate.
Mm-hmm.
So your bill rate, say if your bill rate is $45 an hour,
Mm-hmm.
you can pay your staff like 25. This is for STNA. You can pay your staff $25 an hour. So your
Okay.
profit will be $20 an hour.
Okay. And then volume. Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
It's always the
So do you need like?
volume that make the most money in our business.
So do you need like certain type of insurance bonds or licenses or you know?
Okay. My insurance is through NSO for all states is NSO.
And that's all, y'all. Put that
Yeah.
down. I'm gonna remember it.
Okay, so in California, you have to do it's two different steps. You got it's a bond and it's I can't remember what the other thing. In
Mm-hmm.
Washington State, it's you got to get registered with the nursing pool. In Oregon, it's the nursing pool. In New York, is nursing pool. Other states don't require licensing. Like some state, like Ohio, don't require licensing.
Mm-hmm.
Just your insurance, register with the state of Ohio, and you're good to go.
Cool, cool. Y'all must be LLCs because my mama won. LLCs. What do that mean?
A limited liability corporation.
Who is
Yeah.
Courtney? I don't know.
Oh,
LLCs
back
because my
to it.
mama won. I don't know. I don't know what
Maybe
that
your
means. I don't know
mom
if I'm
won
reading that.
one.
It's a limited liability corporation.
I would
Like,
think that that's what they were saying, but they said y'all must be LLCs because my mama won. So I don't know what they said. So Courtney. Okay, I got it. Sydney. Yeah.
So let me ask you. So, how much money, like somebody who wanted to start a staffing agency, how much money would they need to start?
oh, it all depends because to start is not expensive. Like getting registered with the state, getting your insurance and all that. That's probably under $1,000. Getting all that stuff.
Okay.
What's gonna cost is you got to have something saved up to pay your employees
Mm-hmm.
because you're gonna make all your contracts net 30. So it'll
Yeah.
be like a month before you start getting paid. So you have to make sure you have money to pay your employee, and you'll get that money back within 30 days easily.
Yeah.
You get one
It's all
facility.
private pay, so there's no regulations.
No.
That's dope.
See?
See, I remember when I was younger, I actually used to work for staffing agencies, but I never really knew how they worked. I always had a, like when you find your superstars or whatever, of course I always was called a lot and stuff like that. They love, calling me and giving me extra bonuses and stuff, but I was like maybe between 18 and 20. So I didn't know how that worked. But
And then when we started the agency, we also even talk about, oh, maybe we can staff other people, but then you get busy one thing and never get
yeah,
to it.
and we got consumed. What
So
do you do?
what's your strategy to be able to handle all these different states and
Get you a
not be
good assistant.
overwhelmed?
Get you an assist. Why did you choose those specific states?
Okay. California is the best state ever because California, after 8 hours, is time and a half. No, after 12 hours is time and a half. After 8 hours, time and a half. After 12 hours is double time.
Okay.
So you get it that you're going to be making $30, $40 an hour easily. Your
And
profit.
is it hard to find staff over there? Like I know in Ohio it's really hard
No, and
for us to find staff.
the thing is, my motto is pay your employees more, take less profit.
Okay.
Right.
Because they'll stay with you, and then they'll start talking. So people flock to me. I hired 50 people this week in Ohio.
50?
Oh,
Yes. Because
Okay.
and
no,
you told me you sent about 10,000 emails every Sunday, marketing
every
emails.
Sunday I send out a mass email. I sit here. You guys want to sign up Grammarly? It's free.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll think something and it'll type it up for you. So you see how professional my email is, but that's all Grammarly. I'm not an
Like
English
another
person.
AI tool.
Yes.
So LaWanda, someone asked, what do you do? Have any agency ever ran out on you and wasn't able to pay, where you wasn't able to pay your staff or had to pay later or anything like that? Somebody said, what do you do if
No, because you get a company to run credit checks on the facility. So you give them like
Also, you have
you get a
to check.
credit limit. Yes, you do a credit limit on, and if they don't pay it, you stop staffing them. And I thank God that, let me knock on wood, that I've never had an issue with the facilities not paying me. It's one facility that didn't pay partial. They pay, and one facility in Cincinnati pays every month in full. They don't let it get, they don't pay partial payments.
Okay.
And that's one of my
I
top
mean, you are
facilities.
dealing with, already big organizations, so
Yes.
the
Okay.
chances of them not paying probably real low.
I mean, but it's a lot of nursing homes that do be bankrupt. I work for them,
Yeah,
so
what they do is switch names. They don't go
yeah,
bankruptcy. If you notice that some nursing homes switch names, a lot of companies do. Like if they get sued real bad, they'll just switch the name and
yeah.
let you do your
I work for
research.
like a company in the same building that at least went through 4 names. So you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, when something goes bad, they just switch names.
Okay. Okay. That's dope.
So, what's your other ventures that you're thinking about, or
I
you want to
want
keep
to
it as a secret until you
no,
develop
I
those?
want to own a. I want to open up a halfway home,
Okay.
but
For
time
for
consuming.
drug abuse people,
No,
that's
because every halfway house is aimed towards drug abuse. There's people that commit other crimes and have nothing to help them.
mhm.
They don't have no type of rehabilitation. So I want mine to be more like maybe theft, stuff like that, but not, I don't want to do drugs
Okay.
because there's too many, they got too many resources for drugs. They don't have resources for other
So
crimes that are committed. A lot of people quit other crimes and they're not drug addicts.
is it when they coming home from prison or just period for different
Just
reasons?
in general,
Okay.
like even coming home from prison and like people when they people certain people can't get sent to programs because there's no program to help them. So they send them to a drug rehabilitation and they have to go through all that stuff and they're not a drug addict.
Okay. Yeah. That's
And I,
dope.
Will that be like private pay or through the government too, like
the
Medicaid?
government,
Okay.
state of
That's
Ohio will
good.
pay.
Because I hear a lot of people talking about those situations. Matter of fact, I think I have an employee now that she wanted to open something like that, and also like a transportation company, but for people coming out of jail or going to, or
Because that's what
visiting.
I was
Yeah.
just talking today. I met this guy, and you may want to go. I'm going to this rehabilitation at Sinclair on June 14th. It's for, because some of those, like what you having at large trucking companies, some of them qualify for you to work for you.
Mm.
And they're looking for jobs coming home, good paying jobs, and you get a tax break for hiring them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now what they're doing in the prisons right now is because certain crimes people can still be STNA. So Ohio State had partnered with Marysville, and they're letting people get their STNA while in prison. So I can hire those people.
That's dope.
So what about their background? They won't ask for.
It's only certain, there's tiers, certain stipulations. Like truthfully, with the agent, not DODD, but the agency part. Is if Ohio can only go back 7 years. So if you did your crime 10 years ago, you can still work for me. It's not going to come up. It's going to come up
Right.
that you don't have a
Yeah.
background.
Yeah. Or the tier has
Yes.
excluded. It's excluded. Yeah.
And you can do the same thing in a trucking world. Like there's certain exclusions where you can still hire these people.
Okay. That's dope.
Okay.
So
And they're harder workers than some of these
Oh yeah, for
people.
sure. We have
Yeah.
a couple of them like that,
hmm
and they be the best employees.
So yeah.
yeah. So basically you started in a whole different area in corporate America, which was in finances.
hmm
During COVID, you said I want to do something else, paid 30,000 for a class and kind of was following after somebody else that was going to be with you that had to do something else. Right?
Yes.
Okay. And then you like, I'm gonna figure this out with me and my kids. We smart enough, we're gonna sit in rooms and call until we get a contract.
Yes. And then a contract
So what
kept
was it
coming in.
like? So I gotta know, what was it like when you first got the contract and you had to get the people? What was that like?
It was my daughter was like, this lady just said send her a contract right now. It was
Uh-huh.
my one that has the 2 kids has got my first contract. She was
Okay.
like, I didn't know what to say to her. I just told her you would call. So I emailed her and she said, send a contract over. Okay, during COVID, you can give any bill rates, $50, $60 for AIDS. The
Yeah.
biggest thing was AIDS, like STNAs here in Ohio. So it was easy if you're
How
paying
did you know it
25.
was gonna go though? Like when you sent the contract over, how you know like
Right.
I'm
You
I'm-
post an ad on Indeed, and that's how you. My oldest daughter is like good as I don't know what it's the natural talent. She can screen them,
okay.
and I thank God that I've been getting good employees. And then my employees, just everybody that I hire, like literally this morning, I had 5 text messages from such and such told me to come to you. I want to work for you. Such and such told me. One person, I have like 5 people that pretty much recruit all my employees.
Mm-hmm. And that normally happens when you're treating them well and paying them well.
So have you got to a point where you feel like that you can offer like as you go mentorship like in a group or anything? Like you might
Yeah,
not want
I'll
to do a
help
one-on-one.
anybody because everybody wants to pay for you to do something for them. And I'm like, it's too much money out here for me to be greedy.
Yeah.
And every time I help somebody, I get blessed in a bigger way.
Okay. So you would, if somebody was like, I want to do this, you would offer the
Yes, I will show them. Because to me, it's better hands on. I went through trial and error. I didn't know what I was doing.
cool. And what's your IG handle again? LaWan.
My IG,
Yeah,
Lawan, I don't know because I'm not.
it's it's your name, I believe.
I know it's Lawanda like
I gotta find
5,
it.
what is it? 5871.
Y'all make
Lawanda.
sure y'all follow her if y'all want to know this information. This lady don't even know her IG handle name. We got to get her together over here. We gonna come back.
Because I'm a Facebook head. I'm not an
We
IG.
are
I
too.
don't be
Well,
on IG.
I was, but I had to shift over to here because this is where like the other action is. You know, Facebook is more words, but you know, this is where the action is. We got. Would you be willing to come back later on in the season or whatever? You know, just to talk about some stuff and brainstorm and stuff like that. Because we
Yes.
definitely have you back and just have more questions because. You know, as soon as I met you, which y'all, I just met her, so I was just eager to get her on here. So I don't have like my list ready for her, but I definitely want her to come back, and I'm gonna be
And
ready. Y'all.
you guys want to get in a staffing industry like now, like for facilities, because in 2026, Biden passed that law that the ratios, so they are going to need staffing agents. They're going to be using staffing agencies like crazy
And
because they're not going to be able to keep staff. He made the patient to staff ratio really low.
so that means it's no more 1-16. It's gonna be like 1-8 or something.
1 and
Yeah,
5.
because they used to have me working 16 people. Like if they had, sometimes they would do 10 and 12, but for most days they'd be like, y'all can work up to 16 people.
Yeah, and 2026, all facilities have to be in compliant with that new law.
Okay. Okay. Well, listen, y'all make sure y'all go follow her. This is not home health care. You know, I know me and Carmen come back on here a lot and talk about the home health care industry, but this is the industry of staffing and nursing facilities in the hospitals in different states, your state or different states, and being able to do the research and, you know, which ones is paying. So Carmen told me you wouldn't do Texas. Why would you do Texas?
Texas don't pay. Their
Okay.
pay rate, like the southern states like Texas, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, they pay like I'm not gonna pay nobody $12, $13 an
Yeah.
hour. No. That's like they pay like the same. You went to school to be a CNA. Like even LPNs make like 23, 24. That's on a high end
Yeah.
in those states. And to me, that's not right. That's abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Texas is that. But I believe because Texas and Florida. Have you researched Florida? Would you do Florida?
Florida stipulations to come in there is too long. Like it's a long process to get in. That's how like those recovery homes were getting busted because they weren't under the Florida law. It's a lot to get in contact and to get registered in the state of Florida.
Recovery. You talking about like when people were getting the surgeries and stuff? Okay, so you needed license and stuff to do that. I just thought people was opening up their homes
Yeah,
like
because
Yeah,
they were terrible.
they
They didn't
were
know what they were doing.
open up their homes illegally, but if you see that they kept getting raided
yeah,
because they
yeah.
weren't that you have to be registered in the state of Florida for all that. The the other option you have too is what's called you can use the EOR. I don't know if you guys heard of that. A EOR is what's called an employee of record. So it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty much like you hire all your staff. They require for all the licensing. They do all your billing, but they take a certain percentage of your profit.
Okay.
So whatever you get from the EOR, this is if you have zero money and you want to start it. You can use the EOR till you build money up and then leave them and do it yourself. That's what Nicole, the lady, recommended is we start with an EOR
Mm-hmm.
because then you don't have to be licensed in each state because they'll get paid through like say ARG was a company. Their
Mm-hmm.
paycheck stubs will come ARG, but you have to do all the hiring and all that stuff. Like they do all the background checks, all that stuff. You just pretty much you're a recruiter, and you get your contracts.
Got,
So that's
got you.
another route to go if you really don't have the funds is to use the EOR.
Got you. Demand is such a thing, and
That's
it's
why I like home care because there's so many different things that you can do with it.
definitely.
Or, you know.
Well, I thank you for coming, Carmen. If you got any more questions, I'm excited. So I'm ready to go and meet with her and talk more and then open my stuff. But if you got any more questions, you can have the
Yep.
floor.
No, I think we are good. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate, especially for the last minute invitation. But this
Yeah,
is our last live until the third
third,
weekend of whatever week of the month.
third Thursday we come. So make sure that y'all here. Make sure that y'all got all y'all questions. Y'all want to reach out to LaWanda. This is like, I just feel like it's easy. This is an easy business. I mean, I've been in healthcare, but just having this business and being able to create these contracts and recruit people, and it's just how I keep saying money isn't money. It's based off our resources. So this is a good resource, y'all. If y'all into this, anybody LPN, RN, definitely I would suggest y'all. But anybody, this is a good business model.
Yeah, my motto is always why be a worker when you can be a boss.
Exactly.
Woo!
That's the one. Let me put some for that.
Thank you.
Post it out to 69 for the introduction. For sure.